The Mattress is not necessarily a bad episode of Rugrats, but I have to say there wasn't really anything about it that I found to be that fascinating. This is the first segment of the 13th episode of the 4th season of Rugrats, and Grandpa Lou has been sleeping on a really old mattress. And I will say, credit to the episode, when Betty lay down on the mattress and sunk into it, it made me feel sick. You can just tell how old and disgusting that mattress is. And I get it, if you've got a mattress that's really comfortable, you probably don't want to try and, risk getting a new one in case it's not as good, but at the same time, that's gross. And the babies believe that actually the mattress is trying to eat Grandpa Lou, and they try and defeat the monster. Their approach is to give the monster something smaller than they are because they believe it hasn't eaten Grandpa Lou yet because he's too big for the monster's mouth, which is an interesting enough concept. Chuckie is obviously very apprehensive. Tommy, Phil, and Lil, not so much. And there's this scene where Tommy, Phil, and Lil are on top of the mattress. Even though the monster's there, they're scared that the monster is um, under the mattress, and that's such a lovely sign of bravery where they're actually willing to go on top of this mattress just to save Grandpa Lou, and that's so sweet. Everything about the narrative works well enough. It flows well. It goes from, one scene to the next without any issues. But honestly, I just didn't care for it. There were a few bits here and there, as I said, such as the bit with the being on top of the mattress. And there was also a bit where Chuckie was crying, and he didn't necessarily run to Didi, but Didi was there, and it's almost like he was crying and asking her for help. And that's something that the Rugrats don't usually do when they're upset or hurt. They don't go to a grown up, which I guess is one very unrealistic thing about Rugrats. But aside from that, yeah, it's a fine episode. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. Nothing specific that I don't think worked very well, but at the same time, there just wasn't anything specific that I found to be particularly enjoyable.